Though fun, this is not what we are here for. We came to serve, to help people that could not help themselves. There aren't enough words in the English or Vietnamese language that can express the feelings we felt or the experiences we shared with our Mercer on Mission family. The best way to learn about what Mercer on Mission really is, other than going for yourself, is to hear from those who took part in the Mercer on Mission experience.
When I first signed up for Mercer on Mission, I thought I might be able to help a few people in some distant land far away, but to really affect change, you must truly immerse yourself in the culture. You have to become one with the people, working together toward one cause. It's really an incredible experience that I will never really be able to fully describe.
I've heard it said many times that life is not a spectator sport. Fear might keep us sidelined. Fear of change, fear of being too old, fear of the unknown, fear of doing it wrong. I'm not afraid in my daily life, in my own bubble. When I landed in Vietnam, I was a 33-year-old nursing student walking into a world different than anything I'd ever known. I leave Vietnam feeling like I have lived a lifetime in 3 weeks. I made friends with people I never knew were missing from my life. I grew as a nurse in knowledge, skill, and confidence. I found unconventional ways to communicate with patients. I laughed, I loved, I cried, and I learned more than I thought possible.
When I think about my time with Mercer on Mission, I think about watching a group of kids playing soccer with a torn and tattered volleyball on a street corner in the rain. We decided to buy them a new soccer ball and join them. As we were playing with these kids, all I could think of was how happy we have made them, and that they will think about this for the rest of their lives, as will I.
Friday, 25th June 2010. I just got my U.S. citizenship last April. It was still new to me and left me feeling, where do I belong? I took one last look of Saigon City, last look of Vietnam. It was and is still my homeland, but more or less of those long ago memories. Things have changed so much that I couldn't recognize my own home. The house that I was born and raised in, I passed through without knowing it. Our neighbors have left and dissipated around the world. Some resided in the US, some in Germany, Holland, Norway, etc. What was imprinted in my mind for the last 30 years was only in my memory. In my memory, nothing more, nothing less. I long to see the Hartfield Airport and its familiarity of shuttle and escalator and the drive home. The moon shone through my window. 30 years ago, I left my country also in the moonlight and into the unknown. Now, 30 years later, I left the country of my childhood to come home. I have my home now. My home is Atlanta. Where is housed what I love most? My children. I am coming home.
In retrospect, we didn't change Vietnam. Vietnam changed us, in more ways than any of us could have ever imagined or dreamed of. If someone were to ask if you could do Mercer on Mission again, it would take about 0.21 seconds to blurt out the answer, yes.